And still on security, following the recent unprecedented surrendering of Boko Haram terrorists, the federal government and Borno State government are faced with a dilemma of reintegrating the repentant fighters without hurting the feelings of victims. In this next report, we speak to experts on the best way to handle the situation. Based on statistics released by the military, over 1,000 Boko Haram and ISWAP terrorists and their families have laid down their arms to embrace the Operation Safe Corridor, a national rehabilitation, reintegration and reconciliation program of the Nigerian military. This, some experts believe, is a strong signal that the end may be near for insurgency in Nigeria, but demands action from the government.
You have to think ahead of time. What do you do with these people? You have to process them quickly. And you have to house them. The issue of international humanitarian law or law of armed conflict is that once somebody surrenders or you capture him, then there are certain obligations and there are certain responsibilities that you must take. You must house those people properly, no matter how people feel. You must feed them. You must take care of their, if they have any medical needs, you have to take them. In fact, the requirements under Geneva Conventions are so many. So definitely, there's a lot of work that needs to be done to ensure that these people are taken back. So I expect both the federal, state and local government and even the communities, they have to come together.
However, some Nigerians are skeptical about the genuineness of the terrorist repentance, which has raised the question of transparency.
I will only accept a surrendering that comes with weapons. Okay, you come in with your weapons and you surrender with your weapons. Or you show us where you've hidden your weapons as a basis for surrendering. But to say you have surrendered and you didn't show up any weapons, there is no way of ascertaining whether you are Boko Haram or not, and nobody can establish your intention and intent. That's a difficult problem. That's a difficult process. And that's where we're having, I think Nigerians should be concerned. There must be clearly defined criteria in terms of how surrendering should happen.
As soon as somebody comes, investigation is supposed to be into each and every person that comes out. And then each according to his deed, like they say in the scriptures. You look at those ones who entered willingly, who must have burned villages, killed people. Those ones, they are the worst offenders, and you have to think of criminal justice system to deal with them.
Also at the center of this development are victims of Boko Haram insurgency who are groaning heavily under the impact of the war. Amid controversies over the reintegration of repentant terrorists into society, Shehu calls for caution and compromise from all parties involved.
I am sorry to say there is no easy decision. There is no easy, and in the end, it will be a compromise between government, a compromise between those people who has lost relatives, wives, children, and then the insurgents themselves that surrender. So there will be aspect of forgetting and forgiving, and there's also aspect of punishment. How you treat these people, it will determine how other Boko Haram people will go. So definitely you want that to happen because that will be the end of the war. But at the same time, again, you don't want to encourage impunity, that somebody has done something and nothing has been done to him. So it's a very delicate balance, and that's why the concept of restorative justice comes.
While granting amnesty for repentant fighters is widely accepted as a path to peace and end to long years of war, the Nigerian armed forces have been charged to remain vigilant and not let down their guards. Onyi Adekunle, TV 360, Nigeria.